Kámo, já pustím Gamescom. To je fakt skvělý. To je fakt prostě super. To je excelentní. Dobrý no, takže nejdřív musíme vole pomrknout American Gods. Protože, jo. To mě poser. Už? Prosím. Dobrý, tak, skvělý. Hello, Rod. Zdravíčko chlapci, čus, by the way, jak jste se měli, nazdar hoši, čau, dneska začínáme dříve trošičku. Jo, vypnout alerty. Tohle pryč.
Alright, here we go. Gears 5, Gamescom, check it out.
Oh shit, Gears 5, nový kampaň trailer. Nikdo z nás nebude vědět, o co tam přesně jde. Já jsem si někde nechal mobil, dejte mi vteřinku. What the fuck, I'm around 9 Inch Nails? Tak to ti jebe.
Camera 16. External camera 15. Camera 10. Oh, damn it.
They're here.
You remember me? Now's the fun part, bitch.
Zajímavý remix, to není úplně jako tohle, co není úplně klasický originální headline, tohle je remixnutý, vole. Play it September 6th. Kdyby oznámeno Last of Us? Oh, for fuck's sake. Plebejci, co se ptají, kdy bude jejich hra. Kámo, jsem snad já majitel té zasraný konference.
Yeah, so it's basically a two-sided story. So there's one part of the story is the war returning to Sarah. You know, Gears 4 is a little bit about 3 people lost in the woods finding the monsters, and now the monsters are here and they're pissed off, right? And so we have to tell that side of the story, and then the other part is really what's going on inside of Kate's head and what's her journey. So those two stories come together for probably the best Gears game we've ever made.
Looks truly epic.
Jo, so to jejich dva,
60 frames in campaign on Xbox One X, so it's amazing.
Yeah, looks absolutely incredible. All right, well, let's turn to something you just announced a couple hours ago on Inside Xbox.
Horde.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about the new Horde. So basically, ultimate abilities are the new thing in Horde. So every character has their own unique ability you can do, so it kind of changes up your play style, and everybody plays differently. Things like Kate can go invisible, JD can bring down airstrikes, and so it's per character, it's not per role. So and even engineers will each have their own ability. And then we also have power taps, so this new thing so powers the economy in Horde. And now
takový zasraný wallhacker v multiplayeru.
Do we go expand our base and
Tragédie.
we just stay and defend? And then Jack is a playable character, and so Jack is sort of a new feature for us that is kind of an accessible way to play because you don't take cover, you don't pixel hunt.
You can see him there, he's literally taken over, obviously.
Yeah, his ultimate is awesome. It's called Hijack, because we love puns. And basically you shoot a dart into an enemy and then you possess them and take them over. So you're going up against a Scion with a boom shot. hijack them, and now you're a Scion with a boom shot, and you get to destroy the enemies with that.
Looks so cool. And Jack, as I understand, is also going to be playable in campaign?
That's correct, yeah. So we're a 3-player co-op.
Já si ten multiplayer určitě nebudu hrát. Ten zkusím a po hodině ho vypnu a roztřískám to tady.
And then, like I said, it's a great way for people who can't wall bounce, don't know how to take cover, that kind of stuff. It's like if you want to introduce somebody to Gears, getting them to play as Jack, the ultimate support friend who comes around and can heal you, can make you invisible, can go find weapons for you. Like, he's awesome.
Okay, and also you announced, back to Horde,
yes,
there's a crossover between Halo and Gears coming?
Yeah, well, we figured Terminator Dark Fate is not enough. You know, Sarah Connor T-800 is great, but what if we...
No jo, ono to bude mít, ty vole, to promo s tím novým Terminátorem.
So we've got Kat and Emil, and the original cast members, like, brought them back from 10 years and said, back in the studio you go, we need this, you know, and so they're playable in Horde, playable in Escape, playable
to bude Pepe Pains, hoši.
If you have the Ultimate Edition or an Ultimate Game Pass, you get them plus all their customizables.
All right, well, I know the game is here at Gamescom, of course, and fans don't have to wait long to play it either, right?
Čere, pozdravte Instagram friends. Aby potom nemysnuli Last of Us 2 review.
The game is coming out in just a couple weeks, right? Early September?
Yeah, September 6th for Ultimate for early access, September 10th for regular, and you know, a little like Gears.
Konference už běží, přátelé. Proč nejste tady v chatu a nedíváte se na 25 zbrusů nových videoher?
Gears 5 won the Gamescom award for best Xbox game. So you and
that's
have done an amazing job on that. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
that's amazing.
Congratulations. So great stuff. And we don't have to wait long to play it, as I said, coming early September for Xbox and PC.
Coming up really fast.
Čere, tohle to budeme hrát. Kdo se těší, až dáme Gears 4 a 5 s Melicharem back to back. Dáme co-op.
My first Gamescom, so and my first time in Cologne. It's been amazing. The people are amazing, the fans are awesome, so having a great time.
Awesome. All right, Rod Ferguson, everybody. Coalition Gears 5. Thanks, Rod.
Rod, on se jmenuje Rod. Já bych chtěl, aby si Rod sedl na můj Rod, jestli víte, o čem mluvím.
Take a look at this announcement of something brand new.
Pozor, něco z brusu nového. Announcement. Mám tady malinkaté představeníčko. To není reklama na hardware, že ne? Ne, to bude něco závodního. Comanche? Comanchové? K-Comrade? Yes, sir.
That's right. The classic Comanche is coming back.
Ty vole, to je ale hodně stará hra. To je hodně starý Comanche. Já vím, že Strejda měl jeden díl, ale nikdy jsem to nehrál.
It's great to see. So tell us a bit about this game. How did this come about, you guys getting involved with this?
Well, actually, 2 years ago during Gamescom, we came up with an idea and approached THQ Nordic, the cool guys, and said, we have an idea how to get it back to life in the 21st century. And they liked the idea, and so here we are.
Okay, so, and this is it's a team-based online
game? Is, yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
That's how we roll, basically, because we have done a lot of stuff in the past, multiplayer-wise.
Jak to, já jsem alerty skryl, OK, aby to nerušilo gameplay, takže přečtu to všechno, ale telekonference bude mít asi 2 hodiny. Takže potom projdu všechny suby, resuby, vidím je tady, přečtu je, boys, díky moc za vaše suby, resuby, donos. Někde po 10. pak pojeme klasicky na Dead Space a hodíme pokec o hrách, o metalice, všechno.
From Comanche, right?
But you can join us as well in the development. In Q4 this year we go into alpha and beta, and in the beginning of next year we go into early access. So sign up for the game.
Okay, check it out. Here it is, the first gameplay of Comanche.
Boys, normálně představte si tohleto. Comanche, jo? To bude super, víte proč? To nikdo neuměl, ty vole, to. Zítra vychází DLC do metra. Co?
Yes, Virginia, it is. And there's a game exactly for that.
Ty vole, nikdy není dobrý znamení, když už samotný gameplay trailer má tak 15 FPS. Všude cítím se dneska opravdu vyšťavený. Já jsem migrénu dneska, naštěstí. Je tu sponzor dnešního Gamescomu. Ještě, že tu jsou, boys. Co to bylo, kurva? To byl dron ve tvaru dýně? Co? To měli rozpočet jenom na 5 sekund traileru?
Alright, announced last week was Need for Speed Heat from EA, and everyone's been saying, when do we get to see real gameplay of it? Well, tonight's the night. Please welcome from EA, Riley Cooper. Come on up, man.
EA, ale ne.
How you doing?
Good. Glad to be here.
All right, so Need for Speed Heat, we saw the announcement last week. Tell us a bit about this game.
Myslíte si, že budu mluvit o lootboxech?
Well, you know, it focuses on the core experience of street racing and modified cars at night with cops. And to this, we've added sanctioned racing by day to keep that experience fresh and help explain why all these racers are in town.
Já se trošku mutnu, ať nepřeřvávám tu konferenci.
You guys want to see the gameplay? Shall we do the honors, Riley? Let's do it. Let's see
Asi jo, no.
Need for Speed Heat.
Čede, pause champ. Počkejte si. Jo, pozor. Kdo ví, jak to bude vypadat?
Welcome to Palm City, a fresh world with new customizations and the return of cops. Make Palm City an urban oasis for those who burn fast and live by their own rules. Daytime offers sanctioned racing events through the Speed Hunter Showdown. Compete and score bank with each new win. Then use the rewards to tweak your car's performance and visual customization.
Okay.
Cops patrol the streets during the day, but they play by the rules, finding you for speeding and limiting your progress using controlled moves to slow you down. Roam the open world, nab challenges and collectibles. Spend as much time here as you like. When you're ready, switch into night.
Tak, teď. O jo.
Build your rep by competing in illicit street races. The more you win, the more your heat will rise and the more rep you'll gain. But having all eyes on you comes with a price.
Už tam je. I said right now!
And you'll become a target as your heat level increases. As it gets higher, they'll ratchet up their efforts to stop you. Unleashing helicopters and rhinos to take you down.
Proč to je tak strašně kostičkovaný? Jak ho tam bastnuli, tuhle obrazovku? Uvidíte u mě velice často.
Can only take so much damage, so be sure to make it to a hideout or the garage without getting busted. Otherwise, you'll lose everything you've risked. Step into your garage where you can tune your setup to your liking. Pick a car and make it your own. We've replaced the speed cards from Payback.
Úplně tam vidím, jak tam byly ty jednotlivé levely. Jak budeš muset grindit, jak debil, aby si měl všechno.
Almost every car can be transformed into a custom whip. The revamped material editor adds a dynamic range of style combinations, while the new exhaust tuning system gives you.
Chceš nový pneumatiky? Tyhle ty jsou až level 39. Jak se tam dostaneš rychleji? Ptáš se?
Go beyond the card.
Co takhle se podívat do našeho storu?
Craft and create your own unique avatar to represent your style in Palm City.
Všichni vypadají jak otravný hipsteři, se kterými bych nevydržel se bavit ani 5 minut, než bych je roztřískal. Hej, je moc edgy se zeptat. Je moc prostě naivní se zeptat, jestli tam můžu hrát za bělocha, za normálního bílého chlapa. Prosím. Prosím.
Crew up with your friends, or let us pair you up with others so you never ride alone. Your crew's rides will be displayed in your garage, so you're always up to speed with their latest creations. Leaderboards and challenges are tightly connected to the crew, so push each other to be the best and get a one-up on the wall. Every day is danger. Every race means risk. Another chance to lose everything you've worked for, or to gain something more. Turn the key. Burn all limits.
All right, so I saw Heat Studio there, and I can basically build my car now in advance of the game. Is that how it works?
That's right. Heat Studio is an awesome app. You can have access to full visual customization of most of the cars in our car list.
Yes.
When you've done your designs, you can push them to the Need for Speed Heat, the full game, when it launches November 8th worldwide.
Okay, and Heat Studio, when is that coming out?
It's available in most territories on iOS and worldwide on Android right now.
Right now?
I said right now.
All right, there you go. That's going to make the reel. All right, Need for Speed Heat Studio, so you can download that, Android and iOS, and check it out. All right, well, that's very cool. Need for Speed. Oh, there's the QR code, by the way, if you guys want to snap it right now, grab the app. Very cool. Need for Speed Heat coming in November. Thanks so much, Riley. Appreciate you hanging out. Thanks, Riley, from EA. Appreciate it, Riley.
Čere, potřebuji, abyste nehejtěli EA, protože oni mi budou posílat deluxe edici těch Need for Speedu.
Check it out, another world premiere right here for the first time at Gamescom opening night live.
OK. Nesmíte si dělat srandu s EA, boys. Konečně. No Man's Sky 2. No jasně, že jo. Zatracená Alza! Jsou všude! Čili kdybych to hrál, tak sem se dostanu za 150 hodin gameplay, protože jsem absolutní retard. Ne! Už to padá, ne! To se přesně stane, když to stavím já. OK, dobrý. Dvojka. Kámo, co? Já úplně z dálky slyším, jak Sterak Darej právě nutnul.
Kerbal Space Program 2 coming next year. All right, well, we still have some more announcements to go, and we're going to go right into the next one here. Check this out for the first time here at Gamescom.
To je Samara z té televize. Bondo jinomku. To bylo Little Nightmares pokračování podle té pláštěnky. Hezký. Což mi připomíná, že jsem nikdy nedohrál tu dvojku, teda jedničku. Televizní kamarádi po vás půjdou. Bu.
Little Nightmares 2. Dave,
Yes.
how you doing?
I'm all right, thanks, yeah.
How did you get this shirt on? Did you do that during the trailer?
I've been wearing this all day.
Oh my God. All right. Well, hopefully you had a jacket on or something. Don't spoil any announcements. All right. Well, anyways, Little Nightmares 2. The first game was, beautiful. And what we saw there, again, in-engine footage from the game. For you guys to do a sequel, where did you want to take it? Seems like there's a new character, right?
Yeah, it's a new character called Mono that you'll be playing as. Six is there as well, so but you'll be playing as Mono, and the pair of you are going to a place called the Signal Tower, which is the center of the whole story.
I mean, this is, beautiful platforming, just incredible graphics with Unreal and what you guys have put together there. And I noticed weapons now. We're gonna have some combat.
Kitchen utensils.
Okay,
Yeah,
those can be weapons. Okay. So is this
Budu
gonna
moct
be a
někoho
little bit, is it
zabít
even darker? I mean,
pomocí
is there combat a big part of this
kuchyňského
game?
věcí, co jsou prostě z kuchyně. Tuhle tu hru hraju v Tereze, v to v koopu s Terezou.
Rambo in our kind of game, so but you can try your best to stay safe.
Yeah, well, it looks absolutely incredible. Such a cool announcement. Was it clear you always wanted to go right in to do a sequel for this thing?
We always wanted to, yeah. We also had to kind of convince people that we weren't ever going to make another one, so we could have a nice surprise like this. But now we've got, as you can see from the trailer, you're outside now, so you're not free, but you are outside. Yeah. So there's like places like the wilderness, and like an abandoned shack, and then we got these sadistic teachers and the hunter, and like you say, the ladle combat.
Looks incredible. We can't wait to see more of it, and you'll have, I'm sure, more to share at Gamescom and in the months ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, what do you guys think of that? Little Nightmares 2 announced right here at Gamescom.
Budou vás tam mlátit zlí učitelé, čili tuhle hru nebudou hrát.
Well, there's so much other stuff going on at Gamescom in the days ahead, and IGN's going to have a live studio where they'll be doing tons of
IGN
coverage.
live
And
studio,
joining me now
díky,
to talk
tak
about
tam
the
nejdu.
Gamescom awards and all the things that are happening this week with awarding great games is Sydney Goodman from IGN. Sydney, take it away.
Oh no, IGN, hey!
Me is none other than Mark Healy, creative director at Media Molecule. Mark, you and your team won Best Original Game and Best Sony PlayStation 4 Game for Dreams. Congratulations. And second, how are you feeling?
Well, that's fantastic. I'm very happy. I'm sure that the team will be very happy about that. And I'm just relieved, actually, that we've managed to get this far, because it's been a long road. So I should probably say thank you to Sony for letting us take so long to get here. And really importantly, I want to thank the community, actually, who are obviously the lifeblood of Dreams. And they've blowing us away constantly. So thank you to them as well.
That's awesome. Let's hear it for the community. So speaking of community, you and your team have been in early access since April. How has it been seeing players create and explore in Dreams?
Oh, it's humbling because there's just so much talent out there waiting to break into this industry, you know. So it's it's really exciting watching people get better and better day by day. There's already some superstars in the community, so yeah, it's just going to get better.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Sydney, and congratulations to the Molecules. Such a great game that's empowering creators around the world. All right, now our next game is one that has been announced, but everyone's been wanting to see gameplay on it. Well, tonight we got the first gameplay for you. Predator Hunting Grounds from Ilphonic and PlayStation.
Od tvůrců pátku 13. Predator pouze na PlayStation. Takže jestli tam budeme na sobě řvát s Melicharem. Baby boomer, yeah! Okay. Takže ty za ty 4 přeživší budeš kosit nějaký NPCčka. Teď se objevil. To vypadá fakt špatně. Jako za prvý, za ty mareňáky budeš muset střílet na gamepadu, což bude super. Za druhý zase 15 FPS.
Well, we were just kind of sitting around and someone decided to throw out the idea and we really didn't even have to think about it or brainstorm it. We all just knew instantly what the game was, so it totally made sense.
You had to get the license, you had to pitch it, I guess?
Yep, went to Fox and then Sony after, and here we are today, so it's pretty amazing.
All right, you're just a string of good luck, but it looks really cool. Now this is multiplayer, which is something big, you know?
Yeah.
PlayStation, you know, big new multiplayer game, and this is obviously 4v1, right? So plays Predator?
Yeah, 4 fire team members, and they're going through doing missions kind of similar to the 87 film, and then, the Predators then hunting the fire team. So it's kind of a bit of a hunt becomes hunted type moment, so yeah.
And between, obviously you got to balance it out, so it's fun to be on the team or the Predator, but tell us about that balance.
Oh yeah, so we're, you know, it's always something we're doing kind of until the finish line, but it's really fun to play both as the Predator or the fire team. So right now there's just a ton of competition in the office, so we have a lot of fun with it.
Awesome. I know it's sort of early alpha, so you guys are here at Gamescom showing it to media. And,
velice alfa, no, to jako je velice alfa stavu, o tom žádná.
All right, Predator Hunting Grounds, it's one to watch. Thanks so much for popping by, Charles.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome, great. All right, well now we're going to take a look at a game that has an expansion coming out in September, Monster Hunter.
Jo, ten jsem vlastně nikdy nehrál. Ty vole, ale víš co, oni potřebují novou hru. Oni potřebují novou hru kvůli tomu, že pátek 13. oni do něj nemůžou dávat žádný updaty. Kvůli nějakému tomu soudnímu sporu, tak pátek 13. je prostě mrtvej tím, že tam ani nemůžou oni nic dělat. Takže potřebují další hru. Ale nevím, proč tu další dali jenom na PS only, když pátek 13. žil nejdýl na PC.
Cannons ready to fire. Orders, sir. You are the only one who's fought this Velkhana before. We can't fail here.
Mně přijde, že každý trailer, ty vole, na tom Gamescomu má úplně strašně domrdaný bitrate. Jakože, když byly E3 streamy, tak žádný trailer nebyl takhle kostičkovaný. Všechny trailery, které byly zatím na tom Gamescomu, jsou strašně máznutý.
At Jaeger, we innovate, we take risks, we strive to
Aha, to je reklama, proto je tak
never
nahlas.
played before. This time it's self-published. It's without compromise. It's PvE.
Ona tam měla Fortnite, jak můžu věřit takovému studiu?
Welcome to the cycle.
Pěkný déšť. Mílajky. PvEVP. To je název, ty vole. Early Access začíná dnes. Oh baby! A je to na Epic Games, čere? Všichni Mixer, lomeno Ninja Boys, jdem se dívat.
So this is PvPvE, a competitive quest shooter. Break that down for us. How does that actually play out?
Plays out pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So the mix of PvE and PvP that we have, I don't think it's really been done like this before. So the game is kind of, it's not a cookie cutter game.
Yeah.
It's really quite different. And I think that the way you can play it with pacting.
Right.
So you never quite know if you're going to want to shoot the person that you see, or if
Can I
you're going
impact at any time, I guess?
At any time, yeah. But it's a game that you kind of have to play to get,
Yeah.
and you can. It's out on the Epic Games Store.
Yeah.
It's a free download,
Yeah.
and yeah, try it out. Let us know what you think.
Awesome. And you guys are doing this independently, which you guys have done lots of games for lots of publishers before, but you're kind of striking out independently. Why did you want to do it that way?
We're taking quite a lot of risk with the cycle, to be honest. It's quite innovative, and that's not really for everyone. So, and after 20 years, I mean, Jaeger's been around for 20 years, so we really just had to go for it at some point. So, I'm super happy that we as a company had the courage to do it, and big shout out to Epic for the support and their courage as well, because it wouldn't have been possible without their help.
And lots of cool German game developers on stage tonight as well, which is really cool. So awesome. Well, great to have you here. Congratulations. We will check that out in the Epic Games Store. And now we're going to take a look at a new trailer. The next episode of Life is Strange 2, episode 4, is coming out this week. And we've got the first look at the trailer. Check it out.
Tenhle týden předposlední epizoda Life is Strange 2, kde se ještě příběh furt moc nerozjel a to jim zbývají poslední 2 epizody, takže z toho mám stejný pocit, jako víceméně z poslední série Game of Thrones.
I keep having these nightmares since I came out of the coma. Nowhere to go. What do I do now? I'm so different now. I don't even recognize myself.
Remember, you gotta do this.
4 times a day, I won't forget. I let everybody down. I lost Daniel. Where would he hide out?
We have a lot of people looking for your brother.
This is where I am.
For how long? It's been over 2 months.
The Bureau put his profile out over 4 states.
This is where I chose to be. Facing all your crimes.
Ježíš tě zachrání je na tom billboardu.
Or you can talk to me.
We gotta be careful now. How would I even find him? Is the whole world out to get me? Nobody will stop me. I'm not afraid. afraid. I want to help my brother. It's all I can think about.
Jak daleko by si šel, aby si zachránil svého bratra?
Sean?
No, vzhledem k tomu, jak je ten bratr v této hře otravnej, tak bych nedošel ani na benzínku pro něj.
All right, guys, while we're watching, I just got a text. Guess who just arrived in the building? Hideo Kojima's here, everybody.
Hideo Kojima, baby! Ukaž mi ten baby pod!
But we do have some Death Stranding for you. All right, but right now we're going to get to another new game announcement. Sega and Amplitude are teaming up to introduce a brand new historical turn-based strategy game. What if you could rewrite and reimagine the entire history of humankind?
Němci by vyhráli. Teda co? Ne, tak to nebudu hrát. Boys, to bylo jenom v té hře, OK? Jenom jako v té hře by to byl zajímavý scénář, prostě. Tak tohle je mega divný trailer, to se mi líbí. Neandertálec ty vole na orbitě. OK. Jo takhle. Humankind. Cool. Tohle, já udělám, víte, jaký scénář já udělám? Takovej, ve kterým Slovensko bude nejsilnější stát Evropy. Fuck yeah! Dej mi to Borderlands, když už ho mám dřív.
Hey Jeff, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. You've been traveling around the world. There's so much Borderlands stuff going on, but we don't have to wait much longer for this. Coming in September 13th. So let's talk Borderlands 3. First of all, the campaign. I know last week a lot of previews went up. Influencers, press got to play it. So we got a little footage of campaign.
Moment, jak influenceři ani
Before we get to
nehrál.
talking about the end game, which we're very excited about. But tell us a bit about the campaign and sort of what you guys have shared recently on Borderlands 3.
All right, so we showed off about 4 hours of just the beginning gameplay where you start on Pandora.
Kde je Kojima, security ho zadržela při vstupu na tu konferenci, protože má zase dítě ve sklenici.
Of 2 AIs who fall out of love, and 1 AI who's a jilted lover takes and shoves the other AI just straight up into a pink plush bear who is voiced by none other than the charismatic Ice-T.
There you go, Ice-T. All right, in Borderlands 3, of course, right?
Yeah.
Now, you've got obviously amazing characters playable. We have Flak. I mean, people are super excited about what you've shown kind of on campaign. And the thing, though, that everyone is always curious now, I know it's kind of silly to be talking about the end game before the game's even out, but folks want to know, what's the challenge? What can you tell us about the end game for Borderlands 3?
All right, so all this week and probably next week and a few more weeks, we're going to be talking about endgame.
Yeah.
The first 2 things we're going to talk about, the first one is called a Circle of Slaughter.
Okay.
We're bringing back Circle of Slaughter from Borderlands, right? And it's just this wave after wave survival mechanic of fighting off enemies. And the cool thing about this is that, the more you survive, the better your rewards are.
And there's more, though, right?
There is more. Okay. So we're announcing something called Proving Grounds.
Okay.
Okay, Proving Grounds starts off with the Iridians,
yes,
right?
And footage here, right?
Yeah, we're showing off, you know, a little bit of the Proving Grounds here.
Yes. Okay.
And the nice thing is you have to go throughout the game and discover Iridian writing. This is this ancient alien race.
Yep.
And then you find the coordinates to planets once you kind of decipher all these things. And then you find out that you can take a mission from this Iridian that you see here. And the mission has different objectives in it, right? So it's got one, which is kill everything, because Borderlands.
Of course, yeah.
And then it's got optional objectives, like don't die, all right?
Okay, prostě
do it within a
neumři.
certain amount of time and kill a certain thing. So you can,
see all that,
yeah, you can see the optional objectives right here.
Yep.
And then the nice thing about the optional objectives is that if you do those optional objectives, at the end we have a chest, and the loot gets better. How the optional objectives play out. So if you're really good, you'll get the best loot.
Jo, takže čím víc objektivů splníš, tím lepší loot bude. Kámo, úplně vidím, jak doběhnu na konec. A nějaký rusák. Suka, špatný loot, ty kokot! Hraju s noobama!
One map. Are there multiple proving grounds, obviously?
Yeah, there's about 7 different proving grounds scattered throughout the game. Or actually, sorry, I said 7, I meant 6, but you know, words.
Okay. I'm sure there'll be more down the road.
Right.
But all right, so that's and I'm sure there's probably even more in game, or
there's all sorts of in game. You know, again, like I said, we're going to talk about it more. We have something called Guardian Rank, which is if you play Borderlands 2, it's like Badass Rank 2.0. Yeah. We'll be talking a lot about that. So yeah.
Ne, oni přejmenovali zloprdelnický rank.
Borderlands 3, but it's so awesome to see
Jak
proving
mohli?
grounds. And when can we check it out, Paul?
You will be able to check it out on Friday the 13th. That's September 13th, 2019. I hope everybody is there.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure you're going to have it playable here at Gamescom, so everyone will be checking it out.
Dvouhlavňová brokovnice, která vystřelí 6krát. OK.
Keep it off Gamescom with us. Really appreciate it. All right. So now we've got a cool new game to show you guys, and this comes from a German studio, and sometimes we get pitched indie games for Game Awards or even Gamescom, and sometimes we get trailers that just blow me away, and this is a game that you may not have heard of before, from a studio that you may not know about, but take a look at this. I was really impressed with this trailer, so we're so proud to announce this brand new independent game made here in Germany on opening night live. Check this out. Let me know what you think. I was really impressed.
I can't get laid in Germany. Jako z Německa bych spíš čekal hru Iron Sky 2, kde vyletíš na planetu, kam se schoval Hitler. Až 2021, jakože to vyjde 3 roky před novým Elder Scrolls. To je doba ještě. Děkuju za všechny ty resuby, boys, děkuju moc, já jsem dneska fakt přejetej, ty vole, měl jsem migrénu celý den. Fakt mi dneska bylo blbý jak svině, zvracel jsem, ale jsem tu, protože nemůžu si nechat ujít tyhle ty trailery, takže díky za ty suby a resuby. Zaklínač 3.
So, stranger.
540p zaklínač, jídečko.
What brings you to this no man's land? There are far more interesting places to visit. Take Tusent. Sunny valleys, peace, quiet, wine, lots of wine. Or Skellige. Friendly nature, breathtaking landscapes, kind folk, welcoming of travelers. I wager you'd have a much better time there. And Novigrad. That's another beast, I tell you.
Jako víš co, ono to vypadá otřesně, protože tohle to prostě hraješ ty vole na PlayStationu. Nebo na PCčku, že jo?
Who knows? Maybe even true love.
Oni tam dali tu scénu, kde seš tu timer.
Because here's where my journey begins.
Tak to je trailer. Jako víš co, oproti PC, oproti v Ultra na PC to vypadá hrozně, ale zase na druhou stranu, myslím si, že oni fakt celou tu hru dali prostě na tohleto, ty vole. Celou tu hru na tohle. Takovej, no. Nikdo neudělal takhle velkou hru zatím na to. Pokud nepočítám Zeldu, ale ta nemá takovou grafiku.
Good to see you.
Ježiši.
So FIFA 20, kind of a big deal, especially over here. Everyone loves FIFA. Tell us a bit about the new Volta. What is Volta in FIFA 20?
Yeah, well, Volta football is really all about celebrating something that our fans have been asking for. I mean, we've been honing a deep and authentic experience for the 11v11 game for a long time. You know, bringing you your favorite squads and clubs and players and stadiums, but we understand that for millions of people all over the world, their stadiums are streets.
Ty vole, já si pamatuju, jak jsme se dívali na E3, ne, na EA konferenci. A hráli tam v tom getu, v takovým tom hřišti, kde to má jako takový velký ty ploty. A přišel Jirka Král na ten stream a napsal do chatu, tam to vypadá, jak kdyby hráli ve vězení. A doslova všichni ty hráči byli, no...
We have a brand new customization experience where you can really choose what your character looks like and how they play and what they wear on the court. And with all the ways you can play Volta football with Volta story included, which you're going to see here for the very first time in a minute. Yep. That authenticity and that depth of the real life street football experience is what you're going to see.
To bylo v Brazílii, ne, to bylo v Londýně ta část.
And I know we saw in the trailer that we're going kind of around the world, right? We're going to Eiffel Tower, other places, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So you're going to, create your avatar. You're going to get to test your mettle against some real legends of street football. Yeah. And then you're going to create your squad and try and go out there and recruit your best team to try and take a shot at the most prestigious award in street football, which is the Volta World Championships hosted in Buenos Aires. But you're going to play in 17 locations across 5 continents. So Tokyo rooftop, in the shadow of Table Mountain, shadow of the Eiffel Tower, overlooking the New York skyline. So all these locations are brand new and really fresh and unique to FIFA 20.
Awesome. All right, well, you brought a clip for the first time, a premiere clip from the story mode. What are we going to see?
Yeah, well, you're going to get to,
Klip ze story modu, to bude točit Melichar, protože v tom jsou dobrý views.
Spend a lot of time on the pitch, but you're also going to get to experience Volta football through the story. Play in tournaments like the Adidas Tango League, and one of our legends, Kotaro Tokuda, is going to give you a little taste of his world championship winning routine in Tokyo. And like any adventure, you're going to make some friends along the way and maybe a few enemies too at the same time.
All right, well, let's take a look at a premiere clip from FIFA 20 Volta coming in September, right?
Yeah, you want to check it out at Gamescom right now, you can. If you want to get your early hands on it, it's going to be on EA Access and Origin Access on September 19th. And for the rest of the world on September 27th.
Awesome. All right, let's check it out. FIFA 20
What the
world premiere
fuck?
clip from Volta Story. Thanks,
Jak pro zbytek světa? Jako, že ty, co si nezaplatějí 15 € měsíčně za EA Access, tak je zbytek jsou jako zbytek světa? What the fuck? Vypadá to dobře, ten story mod zatím. Místo toho, abych opravdu hrál ten fotbal ve FIFA, tak si dělám názvy a tak, jak si hraje s koule, jak si prostě hraje s míčem, no. Super cool. Přestaňte tam tleskat, kurva!
Wow, look at you. Yeah, I guess you took the hard road. Well, me too. You'd think we'd learn. Well, all in the name of progress, right? They say there's always something better. Burn the old, bring in the new. Well, how'd that work out? Risked our whole future. And we trusted them. And now we fight them any way we can. For what? What's left of humanity.
Right away. Got it.
Sorry, were you two having a moment? I can leave y'all be.
What? The grav cycle? I'm a pilot.
Uh-huh.
It's called a pre-flight inspection.
No judgments here, huh?
Disintegration. A tak ten gameplay to teda bude jako ve stylu XCOMu, akorát, že ty na to budeš koukat z vrchu, nebo to bude klasický real-time souboj.
What you guys think of that? Looks pretty cool, right? We got Marcus from V1 here. Marcus, this is so cool that this integration is real. You showed the real gameplay there. You and I first started talking about this game, I think, like 5 years ago when you were just a couple people.
That's right.
You were talking about the first Game Awards in 2014. You're like, maybe we'll kickstart this, and here we are, 5 years later. You've got a bigger team now, right?
We do. We have we started out with 3.
Yes.
And now we have a small team of 30 people at V1 in the Seattle area, back out in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes, well, you're known for doing some cool things out there in Pacific Northwest with certainly, co-creator Halo, Master Chief, and this is something brand new. Tell us about the new character that you're in.
All right, we've got a new character we're playing. His name is Romer. He's a trained grav cycle pilot. It's one of these vehicles that you saw flying in the game.
Yeah.
It's a game pretty much unlike anything you've ever played before.
And you're doing campaign and multiplayer for this?
That is true. We have a full single player story campaign, as well as a huge multiplayer component to it as well.
All right, well, let's talk about some of the gameplay we saw there, because people, know sort of, first-person action games, and tell us about the style of gameplay and how you're playing there, and explain what people are seeing.
Sure, it's a first-person shooter with a lot of real-time tactic elements blended in. So you play as a pilot in this grav cycle vehicle that hovers above the ground, and you have onboard weapons for offensive and defensive capability, as well as then commanding a small squad of units on the ground that each have their own unique abilities. So it's your job to use them strategically in gameplay. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, it looks amazing, and it's got that, the feel that I think we know.
Já mám asi takový pocit, jako tadyhle ten kluk právě tady. Prostě jenom.
Great music. I mean, it's a lot of signatures there, but it's new and different gameplay.
It's all in my DNA.
Well, the fact that you're doing, campaign and multiplayer, I think, is absolutely amazing with a team of 30 with something that looks that phenomenal.
Thanks. Yeah, we are taking on something pretty ambitious with a title like this, but the the 30-person team in Seattle is a powerhouse of talent, of AAA devs like myself, as well as a lot of emerging talent. So it's a great mix.
Well, this is definitely a game to watch. 2020, but now you're going to let people play it. I mean, it's here at Gamescom.
That's right. We're playing multiplayer on the floor, so we're pretty excited to have every buddy jump into a 5v5. Pretty frenetic, a great experience on multiplayer, so it's pretty great.
I love you guys announcing the game, letting people play it right here at Gamescom. It looks phenomenal. Good luck with it. Hopefully we'll see more of it soon.
Thank you.
It's integration, Marcus and V1.
All right.
Awesome, appreciate it. Thanks, Marcus.
RTS už představili nový Humankind příští rok. World Premiere. Kámo, když to neřeknete na hlas, World Premiere, tak to není ono. Hele, THQ Nordic, ty koupili Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come Immortals. To vypadá jak Darksiders, akorát z vrchu. Jo, to jsou Darksiders. Darksiders. Ne, co? Má to být Immortal? Teď přijde Aziat, ne, teď přijde Cápeka. Don't you guys have phones?
Gamescom opening night live. Now we're going to move on to a game that was announced as part of Google Stadia. It's a launch title. Please welcome Raul Rubio from Tequila Works to talk about Guilt.
Raul!
Oh, Raul, good to see you, man. How are you, man? Yes, so this is exciting. You guys are, a studio that's done a lot of really interesting, new, unique projects. This is a Stadia exclusive game, and we've got some gameplay. So tell us a bit about why did you guys want to build this
hry
game?
exkluzivněji na stádiu.
First of all, I'm very happy to be here.
Yes.
Because it's Tequila Works 10th anniversary.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Jakože už ani nestačí mít PC, Nintendo Switch a PlayStation, aby si zahrál všechny hry. Teď ještě musím mít na PC exkluzivněji stádiu a platit si, abych hrál všechny hry, jo. For fuck's sake.
Stadia and the Stadia team for, well, the next step in evolution, right? And the thing is that if you look at our games, we are mostly about touching players with deep, meaningful stories. And the thing is that was perfectly aligned with what the Stadia were looking, right? And, well, the result is Guild, as our latest creation, and, as you said, Stadia exclusive.
Yep.
Launch title.
Okay, so tell us a bit about the game. I see there's a woman girl who's walking around with a flashlight. What is she trying to do? She's just looking for her sister, right?
Well, her cousin.
Proč řekl woman girl?
As you can see,
To musíš říkat, aby se feministky neurazily, protože to třeba může být holka, co se identifikuje jako žena, nebo žena, co se identifikuje jako holka.
Childhood fears, and more importantly, bullying. So, you are Sally. Sally is this little girl. She grew up in Bethelwood. It's an old mine town in Maine. And the thing is that her life is not easy. And it got even worse looking for Emily, her cousin.
Okay.
Somehow, chased by bullies, she ended up dragged in this strange new world, an eerie, unnatural place where all your fears and nightmares take shape in a weak and very real way. So that means that, well, the monsters are in fact physical manifestations of our own terrors and traumas, like apprehension to strangers or the paranoia of everyone whispering around you, revealing your deepest secrets, actually bystanders standing there doing nothing in my helplessness.
Yes.
So this is what we define as delicate horror.
Okay.
That basically is Sally's journey, embarking to save Emily, at the same time trying to understand the world surrounding her.
And you're obviously defeating these monsters with this flat. It reminds me a little bit of
Co?
same thing, but Alan Wake.
Porazíš nepřítele pomocí světla? Alan Wake chce znát tvoji lokaci.
Guild is an adventure, narrative adventure. That means that we are blending elements like exploration, stealth, action, and puzzles.
Sorry, ale tohle to bude copyright strike od Alana.
And in this case, for example, well, the flashlight is your beacon into the darkness. Obviously, is what you need to find your way.
Yeah.
The thing is that these monsters are very sensible to sound and light. They can see you. If you use the flashlight, in fact, you are exposing yourself.
Right.
But that's a way to face your fears. I mean, yes, some monsters are quite thin-skinned, in fact, and when exposed under the light of truth, you can say it that way, well, they turn powerless, right? They disappear. Not only that, you can actually build strategies, like throwing a can, for example, to distract an enemy, or even using the light shaft or the flashlight to attract
Yeah, so
enemies.
it looks like you've got strategy, you've got stealth, and all this in the game, and it's coming out for launch, right?
It's coming for launch.
This November.
This November. We hope to actually show and share more news when the launch is getting ready.
Yeah.
Dealing with the topic so delicate and in a meaningful and respectful way is, in fact, our way to challenge the audience. And, well, that's the ambition of Guild.
Wow. Okay. Very
Kámo,
deep,
tadyhle
and,
ten cápek,
cool that you guys
ten
are
musí
doing
u
it
půlky
for
téhle z těch
Stadia,
her,
so,
prostě jenom
works. Great to see you,
mysli na ty peníze,
Raoul.
mysli na ten paycheck, co tě čeká za moderování. Ano, zeptej se ho, že to vypadá zajímavě, řekni mu, že to je super, další hra, mysli na ten 5 hvězdičkáč, kam půjdeš spát a na ten paycheck.
Won Best Nintendo Switch Game for The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Congratulations, how are you feeling?
I'm so excited. Yes, actually I'm very happy that one of the most beloved games of the Legend of Zelda series won this award. And a few weeks ago we asked fans to send us fan art. And received within
Proč vypadá jako ten Radovan Pocket emote?
Letters, emails, pictures, sculptures, miniatures, and a lamp. And it's really amazing. And you can see here that the love that Nintendo puts into these games, the love to detail, comes back right to them.
That's amazing. I love that. A lamp. What creativity.
Kdyby měla trochu delší vlasy, tak je to perfektní.
Link's Awakening is just such a beloved Zelda game. I mean, it's iconic. How has it been being on the team that's working on that game?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not part of the development team, but I read an interview from Anuma-san, and he said they always want to keep the heart of the game, but on the other hand, they always want to introduce something new. That's the reason why we see here this beautiful graphics, which is like a miniature world. And another new thing is the dungeon chamber, which is super exciting for players because here they get the chance to arrange chambers the way they want it. Yes, so I think even for players who played it 26 years ago, they now find something new in this new game.
Well, congratulations again, Celia. I know I am not alone when I say I cannot wait to get my hands on that. And back to you, Jeff.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you very much, Sydney. Congratulations to Nintendo for that. And now we're going to move on to the world of Destiny 2. Any Destiny players out there? All right. Well, please welcome Scott Taylor and Wendy Waite from Bungie.
Jej, Destiny 2 rozšíření. Tam by měl přijít Oldřich, ten by byl jediný nadšený z celého sálu.
So let's talk about Destiny 2. First of all, the newly independent Bungie. It's so cool that you guys are releasing this on your own now. And as your shirt says, Shadowkeep is coming October 1. So we're going back to the moon, but tell us a bit about what we can expect from this expansion.
Yeah, well, Shadowkeep is our new expansion. Like you said, come out October 1st. It involves the return of a character we haven't seen in a while, Eris Morn. One of the beloved characters from Destiny 1. Yeah. Now, Eris has gone on looking around in the moon, and from Destiny 1 also, and has discovered something horrible that has unleashed nightmares for all Guardians to come back and battle. So, it's the moon, but it's totally transformed by the Hive. There's some new spaces that you've never seen before, and then there's spaces that you think look familiar but have been totally reimagined.
Wow. Now, you guys are also
Jako čere,
changing
spousta
kind of
lidí
the
říká,
business
že
of Destiny a little bit.
Destiny je mrtvá hra, ale jako očividně si ty vývojáři mají furt dobře. Stejně jako já tady na Twitchi.
Yeah, New Light is definitely the best time to start Destiny, not only because it's free to download, but because the player very quickly is going to unlock the game. So if you want to jump in and play campaigns, no problem, we got you covered. If you want to fire team up, jump into Crucible, jump into Gambit, play co-op strikes, it's all available right off the bat.
Wow, very cool.
Mimochodem čere, hádejte co, já jsem si Destiny kupoval minulý rok, protože jsem si ho chtěl zkusit a koupil jsem ho za 50 €.
I know you guys prepared a little bit of news for folks on the season that's starting of the Undying. So who's dead that needs to come back to life?
Well, I'm very lucky because I get to work on one of the teams that focuses on seasons.
A oni ho potom dali zdarma asi ty vole 2 týdny potom, co jsem ho koupil za 50 €. Nebuď smutnej, já mám kolektorku. Počkej, ty jsi předobjednal kolektorku Destiny za 6 000, kde je akorát ta taška z Destiny. Ne. To je dobrý, je vždycky super prostě, když přijdu na stream a řeknu nějakou píčovinu, co jsem udělal a úplně pokaždý někdo v chatu se objeví, kdo je ještě větší zoufalec než já. To je důvod, proč miluju streamování. OK, nějakou bílou tekutinou nasákne tento muž.
We say that the Black Garden is the birthplace of the Vex. But it was not the beginning. It was the reason. The life in the garden called out a question. The Vex are the answer. They will do anything to protect the garden. In these things there is symmetry. The gateways have opened. The Vex are coming.
No jo. Farma už jde. Freigegaben. Remothered je nejlepší hororová hra roku 2018. Vážně. To někdo řekl. To, jak jsme to hráli s Radovanem a hodinu jsme se tam točili ty vole okolo 3 místností, protože jsme nemohli najít progres. A nakonec se obě dvě ty krávy hodily z okna. Jej, Epic Game Store, černé nezapomeňte použít, support the creator code Ninja. Shenmue. Tyhle takový Hunchback. Jo, Outer Worlds, doufám, že budou super. Ghost Recon Breakpoint tam budou taky? No, ty budou hrát normálně přes Uplay. Opičáci, ty vycházejí za týden. Počkat, kontroly taky na Epiku. Kurva. Krása.
All right, some announcements there from the Epic Game Store about new titles joining that family, and I'm here with Jeff from Wizards of the Coast and Max, who's a big Magic player, because we're going to talk about MTG Arena, which is joining the Epic family, right?
That is true, it is indeed.
Magic the Gathering. Sorry, kámo, ale
25 years all around the world, and since we started open beta for
jenom
Magic
kartičky.
the Gathering Arena, we've had millions of people join us, and as we expand the game, we think the next best place for the game is to be part of the Epic Game Store, which is going to be coming this winter.
Okay, so coming this winter to Epic Game Store, and Max, you're a big Magic player, you're streaming, playing it. What do you like about MTG Arena?
Hoši, vy si děláte srandu z Magic the Gathering, ale to bude Hearthstone Killer, stejně jako Artefakt. Jen si počkejte, až to vyjde a Forsen to bude hrát týden v kuse.
Let your viewers live vote on which cards to pick. Very interactive, a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm still try-harding off-camera a lot of MTG Arena, yeah.
All right, so we don't have to wait long. Coming this winter,
Coming this winter, yeah, very soon.
MTG Arena, awesome.
MTG
Well, thanks
Arena.
very much, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we'll check it out in the Epic Game Store. Thanks, guys. All right, well now we've
Jako
got
tadyhle to samozřejmě už jako funguje, že jo, Magic the Gathering online je už fakt dlouhou dobu. Ale tohle je velký rozšíření.
So check your Twitter after, but that just got breaking news during our show. But speaking of PlayStation, we've got another trailer world premiere from PlayStation. Check this out.
World premiere na PlayStation. Jsem ready, boys. Tento stream je sponzorován PlayStation. Interaktivní thriller.
Erica Mason. I'm Sergeant Blake. It's extremely likely whoever killed your father killed Mr. Joe.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Tenhle Super Seducer vypadá fakt divně teda.
There's something going on here. I need to find out what it is.
Ta hlavní herečka vypadá jak sestra T. Emily Clarku.
There's an intruder at Delphi House.
I'm going. Why are you following me?
Tohle je dobrý začátek porna.
I know what I saw. I know what's real.
My God, what have you done?
Erika. SS da 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 da. Teď to vyšlo, zítra, boys, zítra tohle to hrajem. Boys, zítra je movie night. Černé, zítra je movie night. Všichni si připravte popcorn, zítra celý večer. Jedeme Eriku.
Jack for Flavorworks and Holly, the star of Erica. Great to have you here at Gamescom. Welcome.
Nice to be here.
So this is a cool surprise because Erica we hadn't seen for a while, and then everyone's wondering what's going on, and here it is with the trailer and out tonight. So first of all, let me kick off with you, Holly. Tell us a bit about Erica, the character that you play.
So Erica is a little bit of an enigma. She's a girl who's had this incredibly traumatic childhood experience, and it's haunted her whole life. and it's shrouded in mystery. And so when you meet her and you join her on her journey, then
Zítra bude to. Zítra bude metro.
you solve the mystery with her.
Moment, ale to DLC je na Epiku, že jo?
Live action and they wonder, hey, is this another Bandersnatch Netflix style thing? It's much more interactive than that. Can you kind of explain about, how you're treating video?
Yeah, we just wanted to make a game.
Moment, se podívám, jestli už tady je.
More so a really innovative narrative game. And so for that we knew we needed really nuanced performances.
Zítra máš hlavně Billie Eilish. Já tam nejdu a budu dneska rozdávat 2 lístky na Billie Eilish pro moje nejvěrnější subs. Zmrdus tam jde místo mě. Kde je na storu Epic vyhledávač?
You're touching the world in a very tactile way, very high fidelity. So we had to build this technology from the ground up. We had to throw away all of our design rule book, work out how to get a film culture and a games culture to work together. So the last couple of years has been us having to throw away everything we knew and start again, but we're so happy.
It's not just straight kind of branching A-B path. There's much more interactivity moment to moment.
Jako já myslím, že to... Já mám 2 metra. Já mám 2 metra, já mám jedno tý se Season Passem a jedno klasický.
So that around the water cooler there's that thing of we've all seen it, but from what perspective did we see it? And that was something that really excited us.
Tell me about filming this, because I'm sure you had all these different branching paths. Your character had to go in all these different directions.
Oh my God, it was crazy. It was quite a massive challenge.
Čili přestaňte. Je jí 14, what the fuck, čili? Já jsem to kontroloval.
Yeah, we had all these different branches to go down, and it's quite emotional for the character. It goes to quite a lot of deep and dark places, but also because of the interactive side, it has this physicality. So I had to, even though I was in the surroundings, and it's really me there, and so you get all the nuances of a real life actor and not a CGI character.
You had to do it all. It's all your own stunts.
I had to do it all, and so the physicality, I had to do my own stunts, basically.
It's incredibly hard, and it was absolutely brilliant, and it just knew every avenue of the game. Like, it was absolutely magic. But yeah, so it's a really good performance.
Super cool, and this is awesome because you can download it today worldwide on PlayStation.
Kámo, ona je tak o 25 centáků menší než oni dva a i tak je víc thick. Ty chlapy nemají žádný boky. Kdybych tam byl já, jsem víc thick než ona, boys.
Yep. Thank you. Kick it off. Erica, appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming by. All right, well, we've got a lot to tell you about Gamescom this week, as we are just kicking things off tonight on Monday. And if you're watching this or if you're here, I wanted to let you know that you can also go to Gamescom Now, which is on the Gamescom.global website. And that's a way that you can discover Gamescom all week. All the live streams throughout the week will be available through this portal to anyone around the world. Gamescom is really trying to bring the show to fans internationally and globally even more this year. So Gamescom Now you can check out. I also want to tell you some of the other things that are going to be happening throughout the week. So IGN is going to be doing live streams for the rest of the week from their studio, IGN at Gamescom Now. And there's also some other cool things like Anno, the game from Ubisoft, is going to have a free, it's going to be free on Uplay for the next couple of weeks tied to Gamescom, so you can check that out. And it's a cool idea to take the games from the show floor here and make them playable to fans at home, which is really, really cool. This area is called the Gamescom Event Arena, and there'll be some great esports tournaments happening here. The ESL Summer Championship in CSGO, League of Legends will be here, Asphalt 9.
League of Legends, a přijde Tyler One.
This is so cool. The Farming Simulator League has its tournament.
Boys!
I have to show you some footage of this. When they told me this, I'm like, no, does this
Boys,
actually
bude
happen? Like,
e-sportový turnaj ve Farming Simulátoru.
I love this. So, Farming Simulator League right to the top of Twitch, we hope, with all the activities. But this is like actually happening. Farming Simulator League. So you guys know this.
Já bych se přihlásil do jediného farming simulátoru, do farmení lulv v chatu. V tom bych byl skvělej. Tam bych mohl závodit na profesionální úrovni.
And there are also concerts as well. You guys get a whole week of Gamescom. There's a festival in the city of Cologne this weekend. But speaking of concerts, Sydney from IGN is with one of the acts that's going to be performing this week. Sydney, who are you with?
Well, I am with Par Sundstrom of Sabaton. Par, you guys are performing. Tell us more about it.
Milady.
I'm very excited being here. Yeah, a couple of years ago we were here, and we played the first ever rock concert at Gamescom, and now we're back to play some more heavy metal.
And when are you playing?
We're playing at the Wargaming booth Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Perfect. Well, make sure you check that out. And you also have a collaboration. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, of course. There's a new game coming out from Wargaming, and it's a hack and slash RPG called Pagan Online. And we thought a game about pagans, mythology, needed a Swedish pagan. And so we kind of put our singer's skin, but looking better than he would do in real life. And more badass than he does in the real life, and you can have the skin in the game now, along with some legendary weapons.
Amazing. Well, I can't wait to see it, and good luck, not that you need it, at your concert. And now it's time to check out some more world premiere trailers.
Ano, prosím. Nějaký world premieres. Oh, Ubisoft, no. Update do Ana. Your humanities. Konečně přidávají ty vole Ivana Bartoše. Wow, tohle bych nikdy nepostavil. Kdybych já hrál ANO, tak každý ten strom bude daný nesymetricky. Všechny ulice nebudou mít žádný smysl a každý, kdo se na to podívá, si bude chtít urvat hlavu. Oh yeah. A vy si myslíte, že utečete? Neutečete, protože vyjde Zoo Planet, kde budu stavět zoologickou zahradu, která dopadne úplně stejně. Ano. Teď ta kamera zajede dovnitř té hory a bude tam padat Gandalf a mlátit Balroga. Kdybych hrál ANO, tak bych byl velice spokojen. Do 25. si zahraje ANO zdarma? Já to nebudu riskovat, ty vole. Já jsem na to koukal u Rika, jak to hrál. Bylo mi jasný, že v moment, kdybych to nainstaloval, tak bych, ty vole... To je trailer, který celou dobu sleduje barel. Víte, co mi to připomíná? Obchodníka se smrtí, jak je to intro, jak sleduje ten náboj. Port Royal 4. Počkat, takže celá tady ta hra je jenom o tom, že postavíte ekonomiku na chlastání. Volám Radovanovi.
Hey Gamescom 2019, it's Toby and
to je
Julian
Toby,
from the
boys,
Iron
ten
Harvest
byl u
team,
nás v
and we
chatu.
are proud to present you our classic real-time strategy game Iron Harvest 1920+.
In Iron Harvest, giant diesel punk mechs were created to support the people, but instead cause trouble, chaos, and despair.
And now it's your turn to fight back and to learn more about the 3 factions in our thrilling single-player campaign.
Or challenge your friends in intense multiplayer matches in this squad-based combat RTS coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
And when we say PC, we say it's on Steam and it will be across other stores at launch.
And if you're in Cologne anyway, give us your high five, come to Hall 9 and meet us at the Deep Server area. And don't forget to wishlist Iron Harvest on Steam.
So now enjoy a new trailer and see you on the battlefield.
We were all busy with our own small lives. Didn't know what went on in secret. Didn't see the war coming. They said the war would be won within months. An adventure promising pride and honor. In the end, it would be 5 years. Years of torment and horror, like the world had never seen before. The Great War, that was supposed to end all wars, is over. While in secret, the seed is sown for the next war. But this time, we're vigilant and we'll fight.
Iron Harvest, no. To už se jako dlouho o něm mluvilo. Tyhle je furt lepší alternativní světová válka než ve Wolfenstein Youngblood. I když tohle je první.
Let's hear it for Best Action Adventure Game Black Sad Under the Skin from Astragon. Best Action Game Doom Eternal from ZeniMax.
Woo!
Best Mobile Game is Battle Chasers Night War Mobile Edition from Handy Games. Best Racing Game is Grid from Koch Media. Best Sports Game, Roller Champions from Ubisoft. Best Simulation Game, Planet Zoo from Frontier.
Planet
Best
Zoo,
Strategy
nice.
Game, Desperados 3 from THQ Nordic. Best Family Game, Concrete Genie from Sony.
Concrete Genie bude mít český dubbing u nás.
Wasteland 3 from Koch Media. And Best PC Game is Ghost Recon Breakpoint from Ubisoft. Yeah, let's hear it for the winners.
Nejlepší PC hra je Ghost Recon.
There we go, there we go. Congratulations to all of those Gamescom award winners. As Jeff said, IGN will be live all week long, and we've got you covered for all your Gamescom 2019 needs.
Gamescom is the biggest gaming event on Earth, with over 350,000 fans attending from all over the world. But if you're not one of them,
Takovej
don't
wall
worry,
of
because
death.
IGN has you covered. Starting Tuesday, IGN is
Tam byl
bringing
Spider-Man,
you
co duboval.
coverage
Kamo, já
from
jsem tak
all
rád, že
7
jsem dal na
streaming
Gamescom.
exclusive demos, tons of brand new gameplay, developer interviews, and sights and sounds from the show floor. This is the heart of gaming, and it all starts Tuesday on IGN at Gamescom Now.
That about does it for me tonight, but like that wonderful video just said, we will be live on IGN all week long. Thank you so much, Jeff, for having me, and back to you.
Thanks, Sid. Great to have you with us. Congratulations to all the winners. There are more awards, I think, coming from the fans on IGN this weekend. All right, now let's turn to the world of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. To talk about all things
Tak
Modern
pojď.
Warfare, please welcome Dino from Infinity Ward.
Kámo, nemůžeš mě zklamat. Po tolika letech zklamání, po tolika letech vojebávání do prdele. Konečně chci pořádný multiplayer.
Exactly. That is the exact term we use at Infinity Ward, is that it is a reimagining of the Modern Warfare franchise. So it's still Modern Warfare through and through, complete with some familiar characters as well, but the overall narrative and the single-player storyline are completely new and fresh and updated to be relevant and fit in a present day.
Okay. You guys had the multiplayer reveal a couple of weeks ago. Lots of news around that. Tell us, what's the focus of MP for MW this year?
So first of all, we were just blown away by the reaction from the fans and the players. Our overall goal this year for MP was to create the ultimate multiplayer playground. So we've got all sorts of shapes and sizes of experiences. We've got our smaller, tighter, fast and frenetic 2v2 maps. We've got our more traditional 6v6 maps. And we've also got experiences on our larger scale maps that are going to support upwards of 100 players.
Oh, wow. Okay, and you're also doing crossplay as well, right?
Yes, we are indeed. So we've actually had a lot of questions from the community about
Počká,
how
crossplay?
works.
Jakože budu moct vypnout Viktora na jeho trapným Xboxu?
And console to PC. So if you're partying up on console and you have a friend on PC that you want to play with, you guys can play together.
Oh, wow. Okay, so across everything, it's all going to work.
Absolutely.
All right. You also had a fun mode that I got to play back in May at the studio, 2v2 gunfight, which is like, tell us a bit about it. It's like a ton of fun.
Right. It's
fast-paced.
It is a ton of fun. It's fast. It's frenetic. I actually heard you did pretty well over there.
We had a fun time. Me and Andy McNamara from Game Informer took down some other heroes. I don't think we compete against some of these Courage or those guys, but it's
those guys are real slayers, though.
I was going to say,
I think you held your own.
Yeah, it was a fun mode, and I understand that you guys are going to be. We know you're doing a beta.
Na Gamescom Twitchi mají zakázaný slovo fake. Co?
Absolutely. So first of all, if you're here and happen to be at the show, you will be able to play Modern Warfare. It's on the show floor. Check it out at the And so in preparation for our beta, where we get to be able to collect a lot of feedback from the fans as well as test crossplay, we're doing an early test and we've partnered with PlayStation
Do píči, teď to uvidí nějaký Twitch admin a jsem v prdeli.
This Friday, August 23rd.
Okay, this Friday, August 23rd, and that's worldwide on PlayStation 4?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we will check it out. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Alpha, and I understand we got a little.
Proč je zablokovaný slovo fake, ty vole? Už jako nemůžeš ženský říct, že je fake? Co zablokují příště? Že je sexy? Tam přijde ta ženská. Já jsem se takhle neoblíkal proto, aby mě muži měli pouze jako sexuální objekt. Nechci, aby sexy bylo v chatu. Pšt, pšt, pšt. Proč prostě daj betu first person střílečky zrovna na PlayStation? Proč to nedají na PC?
Now, you know, I've spent a lot of time around game developers during the final hours of development on their games, and sometimes you just can't do anything but think about finishing your game, and you can't travel anywhere, you're focused in the studio. But now it's time to introduce a guest who is only weeks away from finishing his next title, but that didn't stop him from flying halfway around the world to be here at Gamescom with us tonight. I'm so honored that he's here. You may know who I'm talking about, but take a look at this.
Here it fucking comes, chlapci. Ne, asi Konami mu zakázalo, aby si vzal cenu za svou hru. Fuck Konami.
I brought an early gift. Please enjoy.
The one and only Hideo Kojima. Industry icon.
Fantastic.
such an honor to work with you. You're such a genius.
He is one of the most principled, loyal, and ethical men I have ever met.
I love games. I love this world. I really love you all from my heart.
I'd do anything for this guy, for real.
Oh yeah.
Gamescom, strand on your feet. He's here, the one and only Hideo Kojima.
Hovno, to je Todd Howard, hoši, to je Todd Howard. Konečně je na stage.
Mr. Kojima, it is such an honor to have you with us. I know how hard you've been working to finish up this.
Gamescom 5年ぶりようやく帰ってきました。
I returned after 5 years to visit Gamescom again.
It's great to have you back, and everyone's going crazy. Look at the selfies happening here live.
デスストランディングですね、今、追い込みのすごい忙しい時期で。
Ježiš, to jsou cringe lordi, ty vole. Kamo, někdo je na stage a čurák takhle? Mám fotku s Gideem. Retardí skurvený, vyhodil bych je v okamžitě.
Mr. Kojima, always here for his fans and for us, which is so amazing.
Kamo, kdybych ty píčo měl obušek a byl security, tak je tam zbiju na místě. Dělal bys to stejný? Jakože bych se otočil zády a dělal si selfie s někým, kdo je na stage? Tak to leda píču, kámo.
ですね、デスストランディングは、全く新しいオープンワールドのゲームだと思ってください。僕はその新しいもの作ってますけども、皆さん気に入っていただければと思います。
Death Stranding is a totally new game. It's an open world game, and it's very, very new. And I hope that everyone will like it.
で、今日はですね、コミコンでハートマンのキャラ紹介をして評判が良かったので、キャラクターの紹介映像をちょっと見せたいと思います。
So, since it was quite popular to show a new character at Comic-Con, today I would like to introduce more new characters today.
はい、まずどうぞ。
Let's look at the first one.
Okay, let's take a look at the first character from Mr. Kojima.
No výborně. Nový charakter. Minule ukazovali Hartmana. Kdo tam bude teďko? Máma. Mama.
Glad you made it. There she's down. Even though she can't drink it, my body keeps making it. Going through the motions really helps with the soreness, though.
What is she?
She's my daughter. And I'm her mama. It's okay. She's only connected to me. Not like the other BTs. You can see it, right? You're hooked up. Now you know why I can't leave.
Já furt nemám absolutně tušení.
That was kind of the introduction scene of Mama, played by Miss Margaret Qualley.
デス・ストランディングにはすごくユニークなキャラがいっぱい登場して、メインストーリーの他に各キャラクターの伏線がいっぱい絡み合って出来上がっているお話です。
So there are a lot of characters appear in Death Stranding, and each unique character has like a sub-story from apart from the main story.
で、ママは、お腹の赤ちゃんがこの世に生まれずあの世に生まれて、あの世にいる赤ちゃんとへその緒でつながって一緒に暮らしているっていう設定のキャラです。
So Mama's setting is that her baby was born unfortunately on the other side and not in her world. So, but however, they are still connected by the umbilical cord. So that's why she can't. That's how they kind of exist.
自分の、死んだ赤ちゃんと死の世界でつながってそこから動けないというちょっとかわいそうな悲しいキャラクターです。
So she has a sad background where she can't move because her baby is actually on the other side and she's on the real world and they're still connected. That's why she can't move from that location.
はい、ではもう次行きましょう。
I have another one to see.
Another one? Okay, let's check it out. We got a lot of stuff for you.
Takže ten Hartman, ten vždycky žije nějakých 21 minut. Pak se musí oživovat tím defibrilátorem, co má na sobě. Tahle má zase dítě, který je na té druhé straně. Bridge baby.
Dead man, you there? Little help? Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator. It's in. Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb. Mother? Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course. You mean still mother? Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers.
Ty vole, s těma dětskama to je víc a víc creepy. Oni je musí vždycky připojit, aby to jako simulovalo dělohu té matky, aby to dítě nezačalo být vystresovaný, že ví, že je v baby podu a není v dělo ze své matky, tak se propojí na dálku.
That was an introduction of Dead Man played by Guillermo del Toro, and also introduction of BB.
今までサムが胸に抱いて、ベイビーポットに入れて、連れて歩いてる、その赤ちゃんですけど、これが何なのかという皆さん分からなかったんですけど、大体この登場シーンを見たら分かると思います。
Now you saw the video explaining what BB was about, and you saw that Sam always had this baby in his pod, and wondering what it was about. So that gives a great explanation of it.
あの世とつながった BB とサムがつながることで BT が見える。でただ彼はこっちの世界に帰ってこれないというすごい悲しい設定ですね。
So it's again another kind of a sad story that Sam has with the BB because the BB is connected to the world of the dead, and that allows the connection between BB and Sam so that the Sam could see the BTs.
で皆さんはサムとなって BB と共に、旅を続けるっていうことなんで。BB とサムの関係っていうのもストーリーの肝になります。
So you will,
プレイの肝にもなります。
So you will kind of have this journey with the baby together, and you will have attachment and more connection, and that will be the part of the gameplay.
Wow. Well, it's pretty amazing to see the level that you're thinking of the two worlds, everything coming together. It's amazing. Well, Mr. Kojima, I think everyone here is excited to see characters, but I don't know about you, but wouldn't you want to see some gameplay of Death Stranding? Not time for that, right?
Ano, prosím.
ですね、ゲームプレイは TGS で見せようかなと思ってました。
I'm kind of thinking of showing the gameplay at Tokyo Game Show.
なんですけど。
Tak kde je Tokyo Game Show? To je někde na konci srpna, ne?
ジェフがこんだけ言うんで皆さんもこんなに熱いんで、ちょっとだけお見せします。
Jeff, since it's Jeff's show and everyone's so excited, I would like to show you just a little bit of it.
ヒントにはなると思いますね。
Jako Tokyo Game Show je buď na konci srpna nebo nějak na začátku září.
ゲームプレイちょっとだけお見せしますけど、さらに驚くべきスターが登場します。
And of course there'll be a little gameplay that I would like to show you next, but there'll be a kind of a star that will come out. Make sure you catch that star that appears.
じゃあ皆さん一緒に
Bude tam
Let's
hvězdička?
look at it together.
All right, here we go. The first gameplay, Death Stranding.
OK, čere, musíte najít hvězdičku v tom traileru. Velice důležitá.
Just a little longer. Let's get it moving.
Jde se z 10, kámo, prostě močíš, zatímco tam řve dítě, co máš schovaný v nálevce.
Over here! I'm Sam! Hey! Anyone? Anybody hear me?
up on you. Good job, man. Good job. Not that I'm surprised. I mean, you're you, right? About time I hopped on the whole chiral network bandwagon, am I right? Join the UCA and all that. You can help me do that, yeah? Thank you, Sam. Hey, take care out there. Hate for this to be the last time we meet, you know? So, I'm gonna need a moment to look over what you brought me. But I'll hit you back via mail after. Promise. Hey, I'm hoping maybe you can help me out again. Don't want to be weird, but I feel you and I might have like a connection, something.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Good job, man. Good job.
Thank you. Kindly.
Come back soon.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Just my luck. That's okay. That's alright. Someone's happy.
Tahle ta hra bude Kojimův největší troll, kámo. Největší troll. Ve skutečnosti celá ta hra bude jenom, že chodíš prostě tam a zpátky a dáváš zásilky. A všichni dostanou nejtučnější džebejt v historii gamingu.
The voice is different, but we asked Jeff to appear in our game as a cameo.
Thank you. It was honored to be asked to be in the game. Matthew Mercer actually does the voice of the character that I play in the game, and I know there are a bunch of cameos in the game as well from friends of yours. Tell me a bit about the gameplay that we got to see there. I know it's a new style of game, and you've talked about the strand genre, and I think it's very important for people to see. There are a lot of hints there about the type of game that you're going to allow people to play.
まだちょっと言えないんですけど。皆さんサムとなって、分断された町と町、人と人をつないでいきます。
I can't really say so much, but you're going to play as Sam, and you're going to have to connect the fractured cities and people
東から西につないでいきます。
from east to west, and you have to connect.
で、間に彼を邪魔するテロリストとか BT とかがいます。
And there are some obstacles in the way, like BTs or terrorists, to avoid that.
その中にですね、一人で暮らしているジェフみたいな、プレッパーズというのがいまして。
And there are, along the way, you'll find people like living alone, like you saw Jeff. We call it preppers.
で、彼ら隠れて暮らしてるんで、
Preppeři, Far Cry 5.
ない人もいます。
There are actually kind of hiding, so some preppers don't really have to do with the main storyline.
To jsou zase, kámo, Američani, kteří jsou zalezlí v bunkre.
So you might want to find these preppers along the way, and if you kind of get connected with them, you might have some good things that they provide you.
で、世界をつないでいくんですけども、そのうちに世界中の皆さんがつながっているという。そういう仕組みのゲームです。その中身はまだ言えませんけど。
So I can't really reveal too much, but when you start to connect like this in the game with preppers and others, you'll notice that you're kind of connected to the people worldwide.
あと先ほどのデルトロ監督が出てるビデオで、BB が自家中毒になるっていうところありましたけど、BB にストレスをかけると泣くので、そこであやすときに、先ほどのビデオは、プレイステーション4の、モーションセンサーのコントローラーで。
So in the video with Mr. Del Toro, he explained about the baby sometimes get self-poisoned. You saw in the gameplay as well when you kind of felt the baby is stressed. So what you do is you use the PlayStation 4's motion controller, sensitive controller, and you kind of like. But if you shake too fast, the baby will get angry. So make sure you kind of handle with care.
Kamo, první, co udělám, až to dítě budu potřebovat uklidnit na streamu, vezmu takového ovladača. Čakle, kurva!
前を見ようとカメラを回しても、サムは絶対見せないです。
So if you're like try to move the camera and try to see what he's doing, Sam will move away, so you'll never see actually what he's doing.
あと街中とか人がいるところではサムはおしっこしませんので。
And also there's an option where you cannot release yourself like that. Like
ファンの方は安心してください。
Like if people are near you, so don't worry, Norman fans. You won't have to be, you know, you don't have to worry about that.
Although I heard, is it true that also can be a weapon though in the game?
そうですね。武器にもなりますし。皆さんをつなぐキーにもなります。
So yes, it could be used as a weapon, but also it could kind of it would be a kind of one of the key, and you'll find out later.
おしっこするとキノコが出ましたけど、みんなでおしっこをかけるといいことが起こります。
You saw the mushroom growing, so if everyone kind of does it at the same spot, you will have something good later on.
まあそこにそれがゲームのあれではないですよ。肝ではない。
Well, of course, that's not the main part of the game, okay?
メインは世界をつないでいくっていう。
The main part is to connect the world together.
Wow.
Tahle hra je vlastně vylepšený Tamagotchi a tím pádem naučí novou generaci výbu, jak být rodič. Celá tahle hra je, aby se zvýšila plodnost v Japonsku. O můj bože! Video to znovu dokázal.
Sit here, they put dots on my face, they did the full scan. I was there the same day that Nicholas Winnen-Refn did his scan as well. This was like, I think, September, October, 2 years ago. And I didn't know what you were going to do with it. You're like, trust me, Jeff. I'm like, okay, sure. And then I find out I'm Ludin's fan, right?
彼のとこ行って、彼いろいろこう仲良くなるといいものをくれたりするので。
So if you find him in the game and if you go to him and make the connection with him, he might give you something good.
まあジェフは比較的見つけやすいところに隠れてるんで。
Jeff is actually kind of apparent, and you could find him easily. So when the game comes out, just look for Jeff.
Well, I'm honored to have a little role with a cameo, and there'll be some other cameos, I'm sure, as well in this game.
そうですね。まだ発表できませんけど、たくさんの方が隠れてます。
Yes, I can't really say who yet, but there are many people in cameos.
Mr. Kojima, thank you so much for coming all this way to share a little bit more of Death Stranding with us. What do you guys think? Pretty insane, right? Hideo Kojima. There's so much there, and we don't have to wait long because you guys are on track for the game to come out this November, right?
8. listopadu. First on PlayStation.
Yes, that's right. And Mr. Kojima will also be doing a signing session here at Gamescom, right? And that'll be...
one more thing, sorry.
今日ここで発表しなかった、サムが何をすべきか、プレイヤーが何をするかっていうのを簡単に分かるようなブリーフィングの映像もブースで流しますので。
At the Sony booth,
時間のある方は。
You'll see more about like the briefing. The reason why Sam has to do this, the briefing scenes, you'll see at the Sony booth from tomorrow. So if you have time, just stop by.
で、それを見ると先ほどのジェフのビデオがより分かりやすく。
And if you see that, you'll understand what you saw today with trying to find Jeff and things like that. So it will be, you'll get to be revealed more, and you'll be understanding what we saw today.
Awesome. All right, so there's a
Bude v Death Strandingu Daniel Vávra cameo? Já doufám, že jo. Dan Vávra v té hře bude zašitej prostě v bunkru, odkud bude točit svoje influencerský vlogy, jak si kupuje kabelky a podobně. To bude super. Make it happen, Hideo.
Thank you so much, my friend. It's always such a pleasure. Aki, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for our first ever Gamescom opening night live. Did you guys have fun? Should we do this every year? All right, well, I got to say, it's been a ton of fun putting this together. It's been great to be here in Europe. I want to thank all the developers. I want to thank Game and Cole Messi for giving us the opportunity to do this. I want to thank a lot of my team that came all the way over from Los Angeles to produce this with me. We will see you guys, of course, this December. The Game Awards will be back for our 5th anniversary live in Los Angeles. Much more information coming soon.
Game Awards.
We've got some pretty cool stuff to show you guys and some big new announcements, so stay tuned for that. But enjoy Gamescom, guys. Thank you so much. I'm Jeff Keighley. Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you in December at the Game Awards. Good night.
Oni budou Game Awards vlastně, ty vole, už v prosinci. Jsme byli jebaited, žádnej ty vole Cyberpunk gameplay. Normálně každý jeden den jsem jebaited. Každý jeden den jsem jebaited. Ty vole, už se nemůžu dočkat. Kámo, minulej rok ty Game Awards, jak tam všechny ty ceny úplně joinkoval Rockstar s tou Red Dead Redemption 2, než konečně dali tu hru roku tomu God of Waru. To mě poser, ty vole.